Hello, I'm Amber Skates, and today I want to discuss with you managing your life when trying to, not just trying to, actualizing your dream. And today I'll be crocheting at the same time. So today I'm going to make a crocheted hat. I used to love making these and I really miss doing it. So I felt like what a better way than to make a video and also make a hat at the same time. So I don't really know where to start. Should I start with the orange? Maybe the orange and then the pink. All right, we're starting with orange. I've been on a really big journey at the moment of discovery. I've been learning so much about myself. I mean, I'm finally feeling like, yes, I'm fully aligned on what I want to be doing. I feel like I'm really becoming the artist I want to be and feel like I'm being, you know, authentic to who I am, which is really exciting. But also, it's so scary. It's scary because at the moment I'm really putting myself out there. I'm going, okay, this is everything I have. Please love me. At the end of the day, right, it doesn't really matter at all if anyone does or not. It is about me loving myself and really taking care of myself and finding the balance in my life to make sure that nothing becomes, you know, too overwhelming or too hard like work that I lose the passion. If you put too much pressure on yourself, often it can be really hard to stay passionate about things. I mean, everything takes work, right? And sometimes you have to work really hard right now to see the benefits in the long run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little bum hole. When you start something, you do really chuck yourself out of your comfort zone. That is really important because it shouldn't feel comfortable. If it does, it's probably not challenging you. Before I was sitting in my room and I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Everything's so intense and there's so many things I need to do and I don't even know where to begin. And that's so fair enough. You know, and I think it's important to remember when to take care of yourself and take a step back and when you're overworking yourself and pushing yourself. And then to notice the difference between when you're just feeling overwhelmed because you're doing something new and because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and you're having to challenge yourself in a different way. I can't remember how to do this hat. I'm just gonna go look up my crochet account and remember how to make a hat. I think I remember how to make my own crochet hat. I have really found within my own experience how important it is to remember the bigger picture and to remember that, you know, even just the littlest steps are always helping. That helps me to feel connected to my bigger purpose. And that's why it's so important to check in with yourself and to check in that what you're doing is actually what you want. I mean, sometimes we're doing things that we did want at one point that we forget and we don't realize, oh my God, I don't even want this anymore. I don't actually like what I'm doing. And the value I'm getting out of it is just not giving enough back to me. Life is always evolving. The situation is always changing, you know, and it can be really easy to go, oh no, I want it to stay like this because this feels really comfortable and I know what this is like. But it's like, well, far out. It's never going to be the same. And you are going to have to be able to adapt with life to be able to really get the most out of it. Also, you've got to always remember the bigger picture. You know, you've got to remember that maybe there'll be a hustle now, it might be hard now, but if you stay focused on the bigger picture, that kind of struggle or pain is always counterbalanced by the fact that in the long run, it'll all be worth it. It's like crocheting this hat. It took me so much effort when I first learned how to crochet, and now I crochet without even having to think about it. I like this idea of using the hat as a metaphor because as I'm crocheting, I notice that each of these actions I take, each time I loop the hook around, I add a little moment. I add to the bigger picture. Just one step at a time. By remembering that I'm making a hat, I'm able to get one step closer. You know, and that's the thing I love about crochet projects. Often, you know, I'll do a bit and then it'll be, you know, maybe a week or so later and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do another little bit. Oh, maybe a few days go by. Oh, and then I suddenly do heaps. And then I do a little bit each day and then before I know it, this thing is done. This thing that, you know, seems so impossible, so far away, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to achieve this? How am I ever going to reach this thing? I mean, of course it's far away. Hell yeah, it's far away. You know, I don't just click my fingers and suddenly have a hat. But that's the thing, remembering that it is the little things that you can do that get you there. Things can be a lot more satisfying and a lot nicer on your brain. You know, I think today that is what I needed to hear. I was feeling very overwhelmed. I was feeling like, how am I supposed to even do all these things I want to do? And then I was like, well, something I can do right now is I can put the camera on and I can sit here and I can crochet. I can do that. You know, I can chat. That's nice. That makes me feel really good. Yeah. And even just by chatting with you right now, I'm helping myself, I'm hopefully helping you, and I'm helping this hat come to life. And remember, each little step you take will slowly bring your dreams into reality. Yes! Look at it! Oh my gosh! Why is it so cute? Well, if anyone wants me to make this for them, I can make it for you. Just hit me up on my Instagram and we can make it happen. So there you go. We made something together by implementing all the things we were talking about. Do one step at a time, but stay committed to the goal. Remember the big picture. We were able to make it a reality. Thank you for supporting me. It means so much to be able to share this with you. If you relate, please let me know what you learned from this video today. And please like and subscribe and share and go follow me on Instagram, because every little bit of support you give helps me to go on my journey, just like I hope I can do for you. Mwah! Woohoo! I got a hat! Yeah, baby!